This is no joke. My blood is boiling right now. Good afternoon, internet. I had to put on my seatbelt. Good afternoon. It is beautiful out. I know I start every day like that, and I don't know why I turned the car off. But, hang on. Let me switch over. We're all better now. Today is a day of like hustle and bustle for both Char and I, due to the fact that he leaves really soon for tour. Right now I'm about to go donate a few more clothes. Then I am, not kidding, I am sitting myself down and getting every ounce of work done that I need to get done. I've been working a lot this morning, but for instance, we showed you guys yesterday, we're working on some new shirts. We're working on the girl design right now, which I think it's almost perfect, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. I love the vibe of it. It's very, very cool. We may be going to get our marriage license today, which is like a huge thing. We have to make sure that we get it before Char leaves, because obviously you kind of need that to be married. Yeah, that makes sense, right? We're still working on like the photo booth. I'm actually still working on a few projects outside of all of this. Everything that needs to be done kind of snuck up on me. Like I knew it was coming, but it really snuck up on me. I'm also trying to get my flight all together for going back out to Henry's because my dress is finally done, which is a huge thing. My nerves have finally come down a little bit. Still a little bit nervous as to what it's gonna look like, but I think everything is gonna turn out perfectly. This week, on the 9th, I leave to go out of town with Melissa and my friend Meg, and we are going to be going on a ski trip. Well, it's kind of like a girls' snow trip, I should say. It's gonna be incredibly fun. So I literally have to get everything together today, get it fixed, get it done, or at least most of it. Procrastination is not my friend. Uh-oh, I found something that might be real important to Charles. Hello. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Look what I found outside. I don't know, it looks important though, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. That was
I know I just missed you so much. I've only been gone for like 20 minutes. We are getting in all of the RSVPs for the wedding. We haven't received all of them yet, which is, I want to say it's our fault because we sent them out a little bit late and then we got addresses wrong, people moved and we didn't check up on that. So every day we're getting in new. Oh, Char, you wrote down the wrong address for Phil and Lindsay. Whoops. Every day we're getting in RSVPs and it's really awesome. It's so exciting because on the 11th, it'll be a month away before we get married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool. Because it's so close. It's making me so excited. I say so a lot, damn it. I need to work on my vocabulary. It's a little off right now. I need to make a sandwich, or not a sandwich, a salad.
You want to show them the girl shirt?
Yeah! We're working on a girl shirt, and right now we're debating between 3 different colors.
Basically, yesterday you guys helped us design, or pick the design for the guy shirt. By the way, number one, slightly. Just slightly. But we need your help again for the girl shirt.
Let me show you the girl shirt. What we were going for was like a 70s retro vibe, which for those of you who know me, that's totally me.
That's boyfriend cut too.
Yeah, and this is like a boyfriend cut shirt, so it's
an actual girl shirt.
So cute. The fit's really, really great.
So tell us in the comments, guys, 1, 2, and 3. We got some talkative squirrels today, and there's one over there. One right there.
That's a boy.
One right there. Which one's the boy? That one's got nuts. And then there's one right, where'd he go? There he is. Come on, squirrel, I'm trying to make you my friend. We are on the way to get our marriage license. That's how we celebrate. Backhand. It's funny to think about, you have to have a license to get married, but you don't need to get one.
Weird.
In Vegas, you don't need one, you just need to be sober-ish. I don't even think you have to be sober to get married in Vegas.
That's kind of crazy.
We should go to Vegas. We should get Elvis to marry us.
That's, I think, the one thing that always kind of like creeped me out about marriage is like you have to have paperwork to verify that you love each other.
No, I think it's just, well, it does. Yeah, when you put it that way, it does seem kind of funny. But anyway, one more step because I leave, I keep saying like a week, it's roughly a week, the 14th or 13th. Before I leave, I'm trying to help Allie as much as I possibly can. When I'm on the road, I'm kind of useless. Obviously, I can't get a marriage license. It doesn't let you do it the day before, because I was like, why don't we just do it the day before? It doesn't work like that.
Really? I didn't know that.
No, you have to, it takes, I think it said it took 72 hours after you get your license for it to be valid. And you have 60 days to get married, otherwise you gotta do it all over again. We're within that 60 days.
Ooh, it's good luck.
Oh, that is good luck. That's perfect timing, actually.
We're in a really bad luck spot though. You're in my armpit.
That actually couldn't be any better timing.
Good. I was making it work. I don't want to blow them all.
And here we go. There it is. 575.
Just like my face.
Blocking her face.
Right there it is.
Oh, and they're only in number 1 right now.
Window 1. We're at 5.
No, I was kidding. Just imagine if it was person number 1. And we're 572. Or 575. Sorry, I can't read. It's official. We have our license. That actually did not take as long as I had thought. I was originally thinking it was going to take. My driver's license, I think, took like 4 times longer. That guy came over. I couldn't film because there was cameras everywhere. I had to sneak those little clips. The deputy had to come and make us do like an oath.
Well, yeah,
yeah, it was actually kind of interesting. So he had one of the guys who were working had to go find a deputy, and then the deputy just came by and just asked us a simple question, and we're like, Did he have to come all the way over here just for that? And he's like, yeah, well, I'm not a deputy, so. But we got it. And we have to get married by April 7th. Otherwise, it's null and void. So no chickening out.
I won't. Me either.
I'm not chickening out either.
Well, it's really interesting that they give you like a time frame.
You know what I'm going to need to do? Because
January
like,
7th.
okay, so it needs 2 witnesses.
Or, I'm sorry, April 7th. What am I saying?
You need 2 witnesses. We have to do the best man and
you have 2 best men.
Well, that's what's gonna be fun.
And then I have 3 maids.
This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna make Danny and Trav do paper, rock, scissors to see who gets to sign it. And then we'd have your sister, right?
I have 2 sisters.
Well, which sister would sign it?
I'd probably have Caitlin.
Caitlin, and then Trav and Danny are fighting to the death.
We went to the courthouse and we got our marriage license.
Allie just went to go get some new shoes because she showed me she had a hole through her running shoes, like almost worse than any time I've ever put a hole through my shoes, which is every time. She's like, hold on, I'm just gonna run and get some new running shoes, which she desperately needs. Especially if you don't want to run with a hole in your freaking shoe. So I'm like, yeah, sure, go run and do that. She's like, I'll only be like a minute. I already beat 2 worlds in Super Mario Run. Running out of worlds.
This is no joke. My blood is boiling right now. Boiling. We have had issue after issue in this neighborhood for the past like 2 weeks. Now our neighbors behind us decided to yell over the fence and scream at our neighbor who is a little girl for her dog barking, and it's 6:30 at night. Screamed and yelled at her, and then I went over and talked to him and I said that there's better ways to handle these type of situations, like for instance, come over and talk to us like adults, but he couldn't do that. He said some pretty irrational and stupid things. It was very rude, and I am freaking livid. Charles is a little bit upset because it's 2 days in a row that we're talking about something that would happen with our neighbors. It happens. I'm not saying our neighborhood's terrible, because it's not terrible. It's just, it's very strange. Like I personally never experienced this kind of stuff.
I'm just a little upset that he would yell at a little girl like that.
That's totally upsetting.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't feel like if he yells at me, that's cool. Whatever, I'm an adult. Honestly, he could say anything to you or me. Not anything to you, but anything he wants to me. I've been pretty much like trained by trolls on the internet. Like there's nothing a person could say to me nowadays. But like to say something to a little 9-year-old girl, or 8, I think she might be 8 to be honest with you. Just that just
who was doing what she was supposed to. Like her parents told her to let the dogs out. So that's what she did, and then he yelled at her. And I heard it from inside my house. Like, I'm sorry. I know we're like talking about so much drama that's going on right now, but it's so infuriating to me because I've never experienced that before. I've never experienced it in my home, I should say. I went over there, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I just said, you know what, we're adults, so there's different ways that we can handle these things.
No, I think it's a good thing that you went over there. Yeah, versus yelling over fences.
Yeah.
Just politely be neighborly and be like, hey, the dog's a little loud, you know, can you maybe make sure, try and control it a little bit, because if any one person knows how to control a dog fully to not bark, write a book, do a video tutorial, you're going to be a millionaire. I know that there's appropriate times for dogs to bark. I totally do. However, I have never heard him bark at 5 a.m. And we are right next door. I've never heard him bark. He's just a puppy, it happens. I'm heated because of the way that he handled himself when I went over there, and I'm still kind of boiling. Like I'm ticked about him. As a grown man, being the way that he was to this little girl, even to me when I was trying to explain like, hey dude, it's a dog, they bark. There, like, yelling at him. No, and I said, we do our very best to make sure that our dogs, if they bark during what I would consider appropriate hours during the day. They're outside playing during the middle of the day. That's what happens. Dogs will be dogs. What the fuck? I guess I would have a question for you guys in the internet world, especially homeowners. What would you do in this situation? I mean, it's already happened, but like, if it happens again, would you just yell over the fence, like, you know, shut the fuck up back, you know, like, that's a 9-year-old dick, or something like that? Or would you politely, actually, would you politely go over there and talk to somebody, or would you aggressively, like, you know, get on the door and start yelling them in their face?
Which I didn't. Which
we won't do. But I was just curious what you guys would do in this situation.
And I went over there, knocked on the door, I backed up from the door so it wasn't abrupt for him. I literally knocked on the door and I backed up like off of their porch and I just said, hey, I'm your neighbor right behind you. I just heard you yell over the fence about a dog. It just like, it did not end up well. And so then at the very end, he was saying some very rude comments and he made a comment about our neighbors, which really ticked me off, and about the whole dog situation. And I just said, you know what, sir? I said, it's really a shame that you can't be an adult and obviously I can't help you, so best of luck. And then he slammed the door in my face. I'm just irritated. I'm just irritated. Because look at these guys. Come here. Come here. I know that they howl in the house, but you can't hear them outside. And it's literally during the day. He said he can't really hear our dogs. It's just our neighbor's dogs. But I know our dogs have barked and he's probably mistaken them for whatever. I just, oh.
I'm going to say squirrel friend every day now.
It's just frustrating. I'm so used to like neighborly neighbors, and like we have such amazing ones like right next door to us who are incredible, across the street who we're like really getting close with, who are incredible, the lady on the corner, incredible, and then you have these other people who are just like, it blows my mind. I've just never experienced it. I'm sorry, I'm done rambling, I'm heated. I was literally shaking because I was so upset.
We should buy that house and just knock it down and have a big giant field.
I know.
So that we're neighbors.
And they're new! That's the worst part! They've only been there for like 6 months and they're being such jerks! I don't know, I'm done. Sorry guys. I love dogs. And I love people. I love real nice people. You guys saw, we got that window over there that we're gonna utilize at the wedding. I wanted to go and get some of those like paint chalk pens to see if I could draw something on it to make it look cool and to write something cool. I also got these cool little like banner, like cardboard banners that we're gonna hang up, and I figured we could put them across different areas of the wedding or across the photo booth and make it look super rad. Hopefully that works. We're gonna go test out this chalk paint. I'm very excited.
Let's play tic-tac-toe.
Okay. First, the queen.
Yeah, wouldn't it be the king? I'm a king. Technically speaking.
Because I couldn't fit thing in there, I had to hyphenate it.
Everything? Yeah, okay. Okay, paper, rock, scissors, everyone goes for the center. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
You won.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna be an X.
Weird, right? Why would someone go right there?
I don't know, there's a plan going on, I don't like it.
Yeah, there's a plan. Have fun. Oh no, where are you gonna go? Nobody's gonna win. Actually, you did one.
Yeah, I did, right here. Bam!
That was good.
The king gets one.
See? How cool is that?
That's pretty fun. So I won. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for me now?
The queen lost. I'm gonna cook you dinner and then I'm gonna not.
That's not fair because you do that every night.
Oh.
I want something special. Okay, I get a back massage. I get a 15-minute back massage.
Fine, I will give you 15 minutes. I hate that. I'm the only one who gets this. I will. I'll give it to you.
What are we gonna write for the wedding though?
So frustrated.
Why?
Asshole. He really upset me! The way he spoke to me, like, believe me, I've experienced online a lot of worse things to be said. I just, as an adult, like, face to face, I wasn't rude, just, I don't know, it's just really disheartening. I don't know.
Maybe the internet has some other suggestions on what we could do. By the way, Jocelyn's helping. We're gonna have a Snapchat filter. Of course we're gonna have a Snapchat filter at our ceremony and the reception. Jocelyn, the one who did our emoji, the CTFX emoji app, is actually gonna be designing it for us. That's gonna be kind of funny, nerdy. I thought it'd be the best thing we could do is we should have it for the wedding because huge dork over here. This was actually a really good idea. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
You got some smart ideas sometimes. Sometimes, can't let your head get too big.
That's what people say. They tell me that each and every day.
Let's just start counting how many songs Allie starts singing in a week.
Sitting here and eating dinner and
for some reason Zoe
somehow that happened.
Acting like a big baby. She keeps going over to me and pawing at my arm and pawing at my leg trying to get up here. And of course she can't get up here because she's so big. So now she's just chilling. I had to pull her up. Now she's totally fine. She's neurotic. She's just like, she just wants to be like held sometimes. It's so funny.
That's how Diesel is.
I can't pick both of you. Okay, Google, say goodnight.
Have fun in sleep mode.
Have fun in sleep mode, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Google, say goodnight again.
Have a great night.
Bye, guys.